In this episode tonight, coming up, it's more chat about football.
Hello! Hey, outside broadcast, Michael.
Outside broadcast.
You've got a microphone!
With a wireless microphone, yes.
Microphone Michael. Here we are. We are, just to explain the situation, we're at Sutton Coldfield Town Football Club and we're ready for this afternoon's game where Corby Town are taking on the Royals here in the West Midlands. So, looking forward to it.
We hope so.
If Corby win today, they'll knock the 40 point or get any kind of result today. They're going to knock 40 points. But of course, Royals haven't been beaten here all season.
No, they haven't.
So it will be a tough game. And from what I'm hearing, we haven't seen the team sheet yet, but it does look like there'll be a few gaps on the team sheet that will be filled in by people off the bench. So we'll have to look at that when we come into it. But it hasn't come out since yet, so we'll let you know as soon as we get in. But what you will see this afternoon is all the coverage from the game and a quick chat with us after the game, no doubt, and a quick interview with the boss.
Yep, we do. What we would like to say is please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and the share button. You
Share
can
it
also
along,
follow us on other social media channels which are out there, and they'll go to the website because it's really, really helpful. And Chuck puts lots of different content on there now.
So there will be a kind of couple of paragraphs about today's game on the website later tonight, just so you can read up if you weren't here. I know that the bus didn't make it today, so all those Corby Town fans at home that aren't lucky enough to be here today can still follow the club. We've also got a new Blue Sky account as well for the club, as FWP have had problems with Twitter. Lots of people are having problems with Twitter. It's being run by a megalomaniac, but that's the problem we have. It's true though, isn't it?
I'd say nothing on that particular subject. I think that's probably the best way. Don't forget, you probably see a couple of adverts out there. One of them is to do with volunteers. As you may know, the situation at the last home game where certain aspects of the club weren't taken care of pre-match because everyone was working on the pitch, and the club would really like your help
on match days.
On match days in the future. Yes, indeed. Yes. And there's also the Camera Appeal Fund, which I believe is going very well. And we got to thank you very much for helping us out with that. And we'll give you some more news when we have more on that particular subject.
Which is another reason why we're doing this OB, that's outside broadcast.
Outside broadcast.
The football, because it's just so much easier with Michael using the one camera he's got. We need that second camera. It's just got waterlogged back in the beginning of November, wasn't it? So
yeah, and we offered Dave £5 for his, but he wouldn't take it. And he's sitting the other side of the camera now. Anyways, yeah.
And I know there's also been some attention to the bricks. I posted something on the bricks.
Yep.
The new black and white bricks are up on the wall. They look absolutely fantastic. If you're still thinking you want a brick and join us on the wall of the black and white wall, please get in contact with the club. There's an email that we can send you out and contact Eugene. So that's really good. And we want to cover the whole of that wall with black and white bricks.
We do indeed, yes. And so you can be a moment in history. And you can be part of another brick in the wall.
Oh, that sounds a bit Pink Floydy, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Very retro, wasn't it?
So, we'll. I think we'll now segue from here. Yeah, we've got anything else to say?
Yes.
Oh.
Don't forget, you can buy the brand new orange kit, which is absolutely superb.
What we should do.
You can get that from the club shop, and we will have the prices when we appear next time because we're not certain what they are.
Excellent. But next time we're in the studio, I'll call it a studio. It's a proper studio. We're proper TV. We are. That we will actually have a copy of the kit available so you can have a look at it in detail.
And we got a proper chairman just off camera there.
He's you can't see it because we're looking at the camera this way, Stevie. So that's how that works. But if you want to come in and say something, I was going to say something clever, but that's never likely to happen, isn't it? Yeah. But I think he's got the team, so that's worthwhile. If he has got the teams, we can use that now. No, he's saying
no. He's shaking his head. He really doesn't want to come on camera because there's so many people around, but we just don't care.
You know why? It's because he's actually wearing green and orange socks today.
Is he?
Yeah, you can see them.
Yeah.
Green and orange, I know.
Yeah. Anyway, should we wrap this bit up and we'll appear somewhere over there?
So next time you'll see us, this is what we're going to head into the highlights of the game here at Sutton Coldfield Town versus Corby Town, kicking off 3 p.m. today, and then we'll come back to you after the game with an interview and a talk to Setch.
We will indeed.
Yeah, all right.
And for this part, we'll say
Good night.
The game it is. Sutton Coldfield away. Corby created 1 or 2 chances at the start. Neil Dobson coming very close. Sutton Coldfield were very much on the back foot. Corby then, on 24 minutes, managed to get themselves 1-0 ahead. Some great play by Neo and the brilliant cross coming in from Danny Gordon. And there was Matty Slynn to make 1-0 to Corby. And very, very happy we all were at that time. Sutton Coldfield kept plugging away at the end of the first half. They had a couple of good chances, but Ross was equal to them. Corby should have really gone 2-0 up here. Fletch missing that one. Going towards the end of the game now, and the pressure was building and building and building, and Corby had to defend very, very well indeed. Some real close efforts, but it was their last-ditch heroic defending that saw them through the game. Matty Slynn, the goal scorer, with 2 line clearances, and then this incredible clearance by Danny SETCHELL.
I'll go as far to say that's probably the biggest result since I've been at Corby Town. I know we've had some, 7-0 wins, a couple of them, and 6-0 wins, but as a result, that's probably as big as it come for me and for the team, because after 2 inept performances, we've asked a lot of questions of the squad. We've had some deep chats. I've asked questions of individuals. We picked up 4 injuries last week. Obviously, there was 5 changes today. I threw in Jack Noble and Ryan Martindale, who are both excellent. Without much football, Danny's come back into the team after probably 6 or 7 weeks out with his hamstring, and I thought he played really, really disciplined. We know he's a quality player, but we need him to be more disciplined in the position that he plays, which he's shown that in spades today. DS I don't know how he's got round Ross, and I look like it's bounced in the top corner. He's hooked it away. I think he's actually pulled his hamstring, getting his leg up there to hook it wide, and then really had another one off the line. But that ain't a fluke that happened. That's desire. That's desire. You see the keepers beat. We've got people on the line in position. That's just desire. And I think that the effort we put into that performance today shows how much these lads and myself care about the football club.
We're back, and what'd you say to that?
I thought for 75 minutes we were excellent, and then the pressure was put on towards us towards the end, and we were absolutely brilliant.
Right, boys.
The end.
Yeah, it was. And if you've just seen the highlights, obviously, Corby Town victory here at Sutton Coldfield Town, winning 1-0. The goal coming on 24 minutes, put over the line eventually by Matty Slynn, and great work by everybody, all right across the team. Managing to gain 3 points here, first win in 3 games for the Steelmen here away from home. But you've got to say, Sutton Coldfield, they battered away. They kept going, kept plugging away, and they were unlucky. Two attempts saved on the line in the last 5 minutes would have changed the game completely.
It would have done, yeah. I don't think you're going to see a better goal line clearance than Danny SETCHELL's, and that will be able to watch that. What a goal line clearance that was.
So, well done, everybody. As we've just interviewed Gary, you've probably watched that as well. So, it's great that Corby have recovered for those 2 disastrous 4-0 victories. But, and he's the players are walking past us now, and it's great to see them all. If you want to come in and have a word, why not? Indeed.
Yeah, I'm going to hand you. This is
come in, Joe.
Joe Butterworth's going to join us. There you go, mate. Over here.
In the
Go
middle?
on in. Yeah, why not? Right in the middle.
Small one in the middle.
Yeah, indeed. Joe, what tough game today, and a real tough 20 minutes at the end of the game. You've clung on 2 great attempts by them in front of goal that have been cleared off the line, but you've hung on there and gained 3 points, which is what it's all about today.
Yeah, it sort of felt like the whole half, to be fair, on the pitch. I don't know what it looked like from the side, but I thought we'd done well first half, complete different side to the last 2 games. We just seemed to have a little bit more sort of hunger to win the ball and a bit more intensity in our defending. And then obviously we defended for a lot of the second half, but I think it says a lot with all the changes, what we've had to make with injuries, etc. And then to almost defend for 45 minutes and still come away with a clean sheet. So
because there was a lot of presence in the first half. The ball was getting whipped into the box quite a bit, but eventually, after 3 or 4 decent crosses and half a dozen, what felt like half a dozen corners, the ball went in the net.
Yeah, so the plan was to, from the corners and that, we said get it to the back post. And we looked quite dangerous from a few corners when the ball was going over to the back and then back across to sort of the middle, the front of the goal. And then we ended up scoring from a ball to the back post, but in play rather than the corner.
Corby Town still second in the league, of course. All to play for, 42 points. Not even December yet. There's some tremendous tally of points gained.
Yeah, I think, well, like you say, we're not quite in December yet. There's still a long, long way to go. So I know it seems like the last 2 games are like almost a bit of a disaster, but the league's not won in 2 games, like it's not won in December.
Like it's not lost, yeah. Oh, there you go. They've got loads light. Oh, we've still got light behind us. Fine.
Above us.
But yeah, so we'll let you go off to the bar. But celebrating tonight, taking it easy.
Tomorrow. Team day out tomorrow. Christmas do in London. Fancy dress.
Wow.
So I'm sure we'll all have a good day tomorrow. A bit better now we've had a win. But we've not conceded and walked away with a draw and then talking for tomorrow. So looking forward to that.
Team building. That's what we'll put it down to.
Yeah.
Joe, it's a joy. Thank you.
Cool.
Cheers.
Thanks, mate.
Michael, come back in then. Why not? Indeed, I'm sure there'll be another player walking past there in a moment. But
Come on,
DS. It's very rare that DS comes in.
Well,
Where we?
There you go. We're doing it like that now.
Doing it live.
We've got a bit of light. So DS, you came on at in real time, 89 minutes. You actually came on at 90 minutes, really. But good job and well done. And you got a yellow card, so not bad for 7 minutes work.
Standard. The boys dug deep, and we've come across a bit of a crossroad performance, as Gaffer said. So today we put it right.
Yeah.
And luckily for me, I got my leg up there. Rigor mortis set in at the time. But
so what happened? You were on the line. You saw the ball coming across, and you just managed to get it away.
So I think they've done a diag and they've won the first header, and I've just managed to track my runner, and the runner's stopped, and I've carried on and. It went a bit slow-mo, really, and I just got my leg up there and hooked it off the line.
When it's such a situation like that, do you then wait for the highlights to come out just so you can see what you've done?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's as good as a goal for me at the minute.
And, of course, at that point, do you clip it and then send it out on your own socials?
Yeah.
Follow
the
the boy DS on the socials. Why not? Indeed, that's the way forward.
Exactly.
But, you go into, we've just heard there's a bit of a team shindig tomorrow.
Yeah, team bonding tomorrow in London. Fun.
And of course, with that, you can. It's better to go into those things with a bit of a happy day, a victory beforehand, and therefore not, sitting back and thinking what could have been. But it could have been something different completely at the end of the game.
Oh, 100%. I think Sonny cleared 2 off the line. I cleared 1. Obviously, Fletcher had a great chance. But yeah, we got the 1-0 win. That's all that matters, and we can enjoy our day tomorrow.
Indeed. Right, DS, go back to the bar, get some grub.
Cheers, mate.
And we'll look for a defender maybe to talk to. In the meantime, the lights are probably going to go down on us here. But Michael, there you go. So overview. It's been a good day, isn't it?
It's a very good day. Yes, absolutely delighted. Forest won, I think, didn't they?
Oh, we haven't checked these things out. So I know that Woolwich are playing at 5:30, and I don't really care much for that. So, but yeah, obviously, you are watching this. You've seen the highlights, you've seen the interview. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification button, of course. And what's the other one? You can't see that. The light's too bright. It doesn't work like that. I think you don't have to tell us what that says. It's like he doesn't. What was the score?
1-0.
Oh, well, it's
Ipswich Town.
Oh, wow.
I think we're above Tottenham in the league now.
Probably are. I wanted to see last night. Brighton had gone second. What's that about?
Have they?
Yeah, yesterday they had. But we'll have to wait and see because Tottenham will be in a big, I would say a big London derby tomorrow. It's not really a derby. It's just London, isn't it? But other than that, here's the chairman. Is he going to speak to us?
What do you waiting up?
Chairman, are you happy with today's result?
Of course I am.
Yeah?
Yeah, and performance.
And performance.
Yeah.
It was hard felt at the end. It could have been
in the picture. Move across.
Could have been a completely different game if they'd scored in the final moments, of course. But we'll look for positives. 42 points. It's not even December yet, and second in the league's great.
Yeah, I would take one game at a time. But that performance today, I've just been out to see their board. They haven't been beat at home
No.
this season, and I thought they were excellent, but we were better.
And
You know,
that's what it's
so
all
that's
about.
what it's all about.
Small margins.
Definitely.
So you can go and have a good swally tonight, can't you?
No, I'm off it.
Oh,
Oh, it's St Andrews.
yeah.
I'll have a
In
cup-
that case, yeah, happy St Andrews to all the Corby Town fans.
I'll have a couple of nips.
All
I'll
right.
speak to you later.
Right. So we're also joined by Rory McAULEY, club captain. Rory, come on in. You didn't hold the microphone. How are you?
How are you? I'm good, my man. Thank you.
Yeah, the boss said a great performance by you this afternoon. Nobody can discount that. Great performance. Well done.
100%. Yeah, the first half we played well. We was at it. We was on the front foot. We picked up second balls and we created a few chances. We got a goal. We went 1-0 up, and then second half was a sort of a little bit more back to the walls. Everyone dug in, a couple off the line. But everyone did their bit, and we got the job done second half, which was pleasing after the last two games. We needed to have a reaction, and we did today. We showed what we're about. So may that continue.
So, of course, still second in the league. It's looking good. It's positive after this afternoon's result. And tomorrow you've got some sort of team-building activity.
Yeah, I won't say too much about that, but we'll talk next week. I'll let you know how it win. But to be honest with you, obviously the two last results before this haven't been great. But we've played 20, 21, 22 games in the cup. So I think most people will be happy with how we've played in the other 18, 19 games. Yeah. And yeah, we've got something to build on. We start again today, and we got the win that we wanted, and we build on that.
You say you don't want to talk too much about tomorrow, but have you got your costume?
I have got a costume, yeah, I have. But it's a secret. It's a secret. It's a surprise.
So we'll lead you to take some notes. I don't suppose there'll be any photographs available.
I'm sure if you keep your eyes peeled on social media, I'm sure there might be one or two floating around by the end of the night.
Excellent. Well, wonderful job today. Well done.
Nice
3
one,
points, and that's as I say, still in second position. But it's great to be going into December on a victory and a big game against Town next week. We just want all the fans to come out and see us at Steel Park.
100%, 100%. We want to get that place back. I remember I said it before with the Rushden game in the start of the season and the atmosphere there and the drum beating. If we can create a place like that where teams don't like coming, that would be brilliant. We'll do our bit on the pitch as best we can and get the fans to do their bits, turn up, support us, and make some noise.
Excellent, Rory. Appreciate. Go and get some grub.
Cheers,
you need
man.
that after a game like that.
Cheers,
so
buddy.
we'll see you next week
Take
back
it
at
easy.
Steel Park. Michael, here you go then. There's your microphone. It's all changed. It's a bit weird, isn't it? You're just players coming in and I'm standing here
It's
talking.
a very good place to stand. But anyways, superb that lots of people came to talk to us.
Yeah.
Do you think that because they were
Cheers,
really
guys.
happy?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it shows, you can see the confidence in the players when they do get a victory, and to put those two horrible defeats behind them is also really, really important. So, I think it was a hard game this afternoon. I'd say Sutton Coldfield, very good team. They know how to play football. They spread it across the pitch, and it's great that you've got to remember that it's a 3G fit pitch, 4G pitch, and you can get the ball down and play it. But most of the second half, the ball was up in the air. They were trying to clear the ball as far as they could, and I think that kind of disrupted some of Corby's play because they do like to get the ball down and get it passed about. But no, a wonderful victory, 1-0 here this afternoon in the West Midlands.
Yeah, indeed. We're going to look forward. The youth team, I think we've got a game on Thursday away at Peterborough United. And the first team, next game is at Lie at home, isn't it?
Lie at home next week at Steel Park. Other games, ladies' games, check the social media out for that. I'm sure that Phil will probably put on all the details of any ladies' games over the weekend onto the website. So check out the Corby Town website, and I'll put a match. Oh, you dropped a bag, mate. I'll pick up something tomorrow and put it on the website tonight for you. So it's all out there, all on the socials for you. But obviously, stay tuned here on Corby Town TV.
Thank you very much, guys. Here we go. This is a little section on the ladies. The ladies' latest game was away at Daventry in the League Cup. We'd like to thank them for the footage that we can now show you, so you have some idea of what happened on the day. The Steel Women won 4-3 against a strong Daventry team. A very physical end-to-end game for the ladies, but perseverance from all brought home the win in today's cup match. Woman of the match goes to Bobby for going over and beyond in her performance in a number of different positions and tireless work rate. Goals, Molly, Bobby, Hannah and Megan G.
Yeah, a couple of things out there. Well done to both the men's walking teams football, who finished their season in second place in both leagues.
Well done.
That was last Sunday. Superb. Well done to all the boys involved.
Well done indeed. And keep playing football. Keep getting in the team, and anybody that wears a Corby Town badge, you're all part of this. So keep us involved as well. And whilst Michael goes off and retrieves a bag and saves it from being flattened by a car, that's what we're doing. I don't know whose bag that is. It's probably a ball bag with loads of balls in it. I don't know whose is that. But yeah, Michael, got anything to say before we line off?
No, apart from please
like, subscribe. And hit the notification button and share, especially if you're a player and you've enjoyed a bit of your performance this afternoon. Clip it and share it and let us know. Corby Town TV, that's where we're at. So in the meantime, we're going to go, aren't we?
Yeah, follow us on all the other social media channels. The website is out there as well, and I do believe we're using Blue Sky.
We are, though it doesn't seem like football web pages are at the moment that much. Well, they're not using us, but they're certainly trialing it. So yeah, more on that next week in the next podcast. But until then, we'll speak to you soon, won't we?
We will. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.